Have you ever felt like something's off with nature lately? And this change is revealing secrets no one was expecting.
It looks like a giant cube in the sky.
From eerie sky anomalies to the Earth throwing out things that should have stayed hidden. These disturbing videos are freaking people out. Let's begin. Is our sky glitching? Because how else do you explain this? A man riding home at night experienced a moment straight out of a sci-fi film. The footage showed the sky divided perfectly in half. One side pitch dark, the other glowing as if lit by the sun. It wasn't a sunset, it was too sharp. Some joked that the Sky Simulator team forgot to press the right buttons. Others suspected some kind of solar experiment had gone wrong. Whatever it was, it's not every day you see the heavens split in two like that. Tesla's dream. Take a look at this bizarre clip that's got the internet buzzing. It showed a building releasing lightning, just like a natural storm, only for it to be sucked straight into a strange, glowing pole. The uploader claimed he filmed it on a remote island. Speculation took off instantly. Some said it was the clean, free energy Tesla dreamed of before he was silenced. Others believe the higher-ups may have perfected the technology and are keeping it far from public reach. Honestly, the more you dig into things like this, the stranger they get. Black desert goo. Some very strange things have been happening on this planet, and this might be one of the strangest. In the middle of a barren desert, a bubbling puddle of thick, black liquid was caught on camera. It churned and moved as if about to explode. People online had all kinds of theories. Black goo, venom, maybe oil bubbling up from deep underground. But no one could say for sure what this strange phenomenon really was. If you've ever seen anything like it, or know what it could be, drop your thoughts in the comments, because this one's a mystery. Burning lights. Clips have surfaced showing smoke rising from streetlights, specifically from the solar panels on top. Some were even seen steaming before bursting into flames. And here's the thing, it's not just one isolated case. Different areas have reported the exact same thing. The common explanation is cheap materials or poor manufacturing. But I can't help but wonder, could there be something bigger at play here? Just maybe. It ties into that whole sun simulator theory people have been whispering about. Coincidence or connection? Barn encounter. Since last year, UFO sightings had surged unnaturally, and this one stood out. In December 2024, a farm owner reviewed his CCTV footage and was stunned by what he saw. Two bright, disc-shaped objects hovered in the night sky. Then, one suddenly dropped, appearing to land on his barn, but it didn't stay. The moment it touched down, it bounced off and vanished into the darkness. The bizarre motion left viewers baffled. Many believe these were UFOs, with some speculating the falling flash might have run out of fuel mid-flight, only to recover or disappear into the night for good. Ring mystery. So this guy woke up in the middle of the night feeling restless and stepped outside for some fresh air, only to get an otherworldly surprise. High up on the mountain, a glowing red ring hovered in the darkness, almost like one of those giant LED ring lights. What was it? He had no clue. Some thought it could be a portal. Others called it a rare sky phenomenon. But then came the wildest theory. Maybe the sun just hadn't been turned on yet, and this was how it looked powered down. Proof, they said, that we might be living in a simulation. Alien cloud. Have you ever witnessed something like this? It looked far less like a cloud and far more like a spaceship. Even watching it on screen, there was this ominous, unsettling feeling that wouldn't go away. In a small town, a massive reddish-orange cloud appeared low overhead, almost close enough to touch. People poured into the streets, staring in disbelief at the eerie spectacle above them. Many claimed it gave serious alien invasion vibes, and honestly, it was hard to disagree. The strange formation hovered, almost as if it had a purpose. Have you ever seen anything like this? Because it didn't feel normal. Boogasphere. You've probably heard of those mysterious orb UFOs that occasionally zip across the sky. Well, rumor has it, scientists may have finally gotten their hands on one, and there's footage to back it up.
Witnesses in Colombia observed the object gliding with purpose until it struck high-voltage power lines and dropped to the ground.
An orb was seen descending to the ground, and within moments, a team of scientists rushed to the spot where it landed. They've started calling it the Boogasphere.
The object now known as the Boogasphere has become the center of a growing mystery.
Cold to the touch, etched with strange markings, this thing is unlike anything they've handled before. So, is this long-standing mystery just clever human engineering, or could it be something far more otherworldly?
Acclaimed investigative journalist Jaime Maussan convened a major press conference in Mexico City to present initial scientific findings surrounding the object now known as the Boogasphere.
Cube Veil.
Cube in the sky. It's 203. It looks like a giant cube in the sky.
A woman driving down a road in the mid-afternoon was left completely baffled when she spotted something unusual. There was a cube-like shadow on the clouds. Now, cube-shaped clouds themselves are rare enough, but this was different. Was it a massive cube-shaped ship hiding in plain sight, taking cover behind the clouds? Many thought so, suggesting it could be a cloaked cube UFO. Others speculated it might be part of a weather modification program, or even a type of simulation cloud we don't yet know about. One thing is for sure, this is anything but normal.
Oh my gosh! That is so wild!
Baltic Saucer. This clip has been making waves, literally. A camera aboard a boat in the Baltic Sea captured something massive streaking across the water. It wasn't just fast, it was blur fast. When slowed down, the shape looked strange, almost saucer-like, but not quite. And here's the thing, no known human tech moves that quickly across open water without leaving a clear trace. Many online were convinced they were looking at an extraterrestrial craft. Others aren't so sure, but admit, whatever it was, it didn't behave like anything we've built. So, alien ship, or a glimpse of tech we're not meant to know about yet? Invisible flight. When this footage surfaced, talk of secret military weapons and Project Bluebeam exploded online. The video showed thick trails of smoke streaking across an otherwise clear sky, but with no visible source. Whatever was making them moved at incredible speed, vanishing before anyone could pinpoint its location. Speculation ran wild. Some believed it was a cloaked aircraft being tested, with the smoke trails accidentally giving it away. Others were convinced it was part of a larger covert experiment meant to stay hidden from the public eye. As for the truth, well, maybe time would reveal what really tore through that sky. Blue beam. This strange video resurfaced, sparking all kinds of wild theories. It showed a brilliant blue light illuminating the night sky in the distance, right at the horizon. The light flickered, almost like an alien beam cutting through the darkness, bathing the clouds in an eerie, deep blue glow. Officials later explained it away as a transformer explosion, but not everyone bought that explanation. Some called it a convenient cover-up, suspecting the government might have been experimenting with something far stranger, possibly even a portal test gone wrong. Whether it was mundane or otherworldly, The sight left many unsettled. Let me know your take in the comments. Electric mystery. Back in 2020, a man walking along a railway track on a rainy day encountered something truly bizarre. A bright blue electric ball of light appeared, rolling effortlessly along the tracks. It crackled and zapped at its surroundings as if charged with raw energy. Without pausing, it crossed the rails and vanished into the nearby forest, leaving the man stunned. No one has been able to explain exactly what it was. Some believed it was a rare natural phenomenon, while others speculated it might have been an alien probe sent to Earth on a secret mission to quietly map the area. Cloud Intruder. Recently, a resident in Chiang Mai, Thailand, filmed something that left people baffled. In the footage, a jet-black object lurked in the clouds. Part of it hid behind the cloud, but what was visible didn't match any familiar aircraft. Its shape was odd, its presence unsettling, and it seemed to blend almost too perfectly into the surrounding cloud cover, as if it wasn't meant to be noticed. Some thought it was a UFO, others suggested secret military tech, a failed cloaking device, or even a cloud-seeding machine behind the recent floods. Skeptics, however, just called it a weather balloon. Sky City. We've seen plenty of strange images projected into the clouds, but this one takes it to another level. The clip shows the unmistakable silhouette of buildings, complete with a towering structure, floating in the sky. A little too elaborate for just an illusion, don't you think? Some netizens believe this wasn't a trick of the light at all, but a glimpse into a hidden reality, a full-fledged city in the sky. The theory has it that it's home to the world's elite, watching us, while we unknowingly live out an experiment down here on Earth. Skyfire Downpour. This clip looked like it was ripped straight from an apocalyptic movie. At first glance, it seemed like a massive cloud pouring water down to the Earth, but looking closer, it wasn't water at all. Whatever it was, it looked like it was setting the ground ablaze, or making it glow in an eerie, unnatural way. Definitely nowhere near ordinary. Some people were convinced it was an alien spacecraft experimenting on Earth. Skeptics brushed it off as a hoax. And honestly, let's hope they're right. Because if it's not, then something far stranger is going on up there. Laser light. A strange video uploaded online left people scratching their heads after capturing a strange event in the night sky. In the clip, a man stood outside, pointing a laser pointer directly at a bright light overhead. But what happened next had the internet buzzing. After several seconds of holding the beam steady, additional dots began to appear in the sky, some faint, others pulsing, almost as if responding to the laser's targeting. Some believe the lights were part of a cloaked formation, only visible under certain conditions, while others called it a real UFO encounter. Skeptics, however, dismissed it as lens flare or satellites. Triangular mystery.
Hey, don't freak out, you guys, but there's a UFO hovering above Toronto.
Locals in Toronto, Canada, captured something shocking in the night sky. A massive triangular-shaped craft with faintly glowing lights simply hovering above. Witnesses were convinced they were seeing a UFO. When the footage made its way online, many netizens immediately recognized the strange aircraft as the infamous TR-3B.
It's triangular in shape. What is it?
God, I don't know.
I'm scared.
a triangular mystery spotted in multiple locations worldwide and often linked to top-secret U.S. military projects. The possibility that such advanced aircraft existed, easily mistaken for alien crafts, stirred heated debate. With so many sightings over the years and no official acknowledgement, people couldn't help but wonder if the truth was being kept hidden.
Are we being visited by the UFOs?
Lake anomaly. A person by the lake was filming the calm, serene waters when something otherworldly took place. A strange spark of light traveled across the surface, and then an odd object appeared, flashing a beam like a torch or headlight. It even seemed to shine the light directly at the camera, almost as if acknowledging the man's presence. As it kept casting its beam around, water suddenly began rushing forward at alarming speed, much like the start of a flood. This led many to believe it could be linked to recent flooding, with some convinced the higher-ups had engineered the disaster to hide something. Cloud giant.
It's right there. Somebody is walking on the freaking clouds.
The sky has always been mysterious, but this clip took it to another level. A woman was driving along a quiet road when something unusual caught her eye, high up on a cloud. At first, it looked like a strange shadow, but when she zoomed in, it became shockingly clear. It was shaped like a massive humanoid figure, towering in the sky as if watching over the world below. Some called it a trick of the light, an illusion made by shifting clouds. But others were convinced they'd just seen proof of something far bigger than us, literally.
That's a person. That's crazy. We're not supposed to see that.
And this wasn't the first time giants were spotted in the sky. Another video showed a jaw-dropping image taken from an airplane. A photo of not one, but two humanoid figures standing tall on a cloud. They weren't vague shapes either. Their forms were strikingly clear, almost too perfect to dismiss as random cloud patterns. So, what could they be? Some believe they might be actual beings who live among the clouds, hidden from our world. Others think they could be advanced human creations, robotic sentinels perhaps, working on something far above our heads. Whatever they are, they're watching from the skies. Jelly rain.
I walked outside and I thought there was ice.
There are strange things falling from the sky. And this Texas clip is proof. After a light rain, a woman stepped outside and saw the ground covered in what looked like crushed ice or crystals. Weird, but kind of pretty, right? Then she poked it with a stick. And nope, not ice, not pretty. It was jelly-like, gooey.
And it's like
Netizens went wild. Some said it was chemical residue, part of geoengineering experiments. Others threw it back to Operation Sea Spray, that bizarre 1950s experiment where bacteria were literally sprayed on civilians. No one's giving straight answers, but one thing's clear. Whatever that stuff was, it wasn't normal rain.
But what is this?
Cracked harvest.
Apples should not crack like this. This came from in Indiana.
With all the strange things happening lately, this one hits close to home. A woman in Indiana bought some apples, and they looked nothing like the crisp, smooth fruit we're used to. Instead, their skins were split with deep cracks, like they'd been dried out or stressed from the inside. It's unsettling, and she's not the only one who noticed. People online echoed the same thought. They'd never seen apples like this before. Whether it's the weather, soil, or something more sinister, the signs are showing up right on our plates, and our food system's problems just keep getting harder to ignore.
Something is happening to our food supply. I've never in my life seen this happen.
Floating object. Strange theories started swirling after someone captured something bizarre in the night sky. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary shot until you notice it. A strange dark shape hovering right beside the moon. Theories flew almost instantly. Some were sure it was a flying humanoid, maybe even an alien. Others thought it could be a spaceship, given how effortlessly it seemed to hover in place. And then there were those who took a wilder turn, claiming it might be a doorway, opened by the infamous Project Blue Beam. Light being. This clip had people genuinely scared of the night, because who knows what's really out there. A street surveillance camera caught a strange glowing light hovering in the sky. But the real shock came when something began climbing down from it. It wasn't a beam. It moved deliberately, almost like it was alive. Once it reached the ground, it simply walked away into the darkness. The eerie sight left many unsettled, with some wondering, what if our idea of aliens is wrong? What if they're not humanoid at all, but beings made entirely of light? Vegas collapse. A local in Vegas recently filmed a bizarre sight that looked like the aftermath of an alien invasion. Power line poles along the road lay flat on the ground, snapped clean from their bases.
We are on Tropicana, in front of the Walmart. Every last one of the light poles.
People were completely baffled, with no official explanation in sight. Online, theories exploded, ranging from alien intervention to dangerous experiments gone wrong. Authorities claimed storms were to blame, but locals insisted no such weather had occurred. This fueled suspicions that something far stranger had taken place. Many began to wonder if the government was covering up a bigger event, and if this was only the beginning.
The electricity poles are down. This goes for miles. We ain't got no power. I don't know what the hell is going on.
CERN Portal. This footage was allegedly recorded in CERN, Switzerland, and it looked more like a sci-fi disaster than real life. A massive ring-shaped void formed in the clouds, appearing to suck in the air around it. Flashes of blue light crackled within the formation, making it eerily similar to how movies depict the opening of a portal. Rumors quickly spread that locals in the area had mysteriously vanished. Some believe CERN was conducting an experiment to transport people elsewhere, either intentionally or by accident. If authentic, this clip could mean humanity has crossed into dangerous new territory. We might finally have the technology to open portals. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.